For breaking news, go to iDiskiTimes.co.za. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting iDiskiTimes.co.za. Sekhukhune 1, Kaizer Chiefs 1. Kumdlalo wokugqibela kulo nyaka ka-2023 kwibhola ekhatywayo yabahlawulelwayo kweli loMzantsi Afrika. Saphansi safake ngomdlalo uphansi sikhupha amehlo kungekho nto ingakwenzeka emidlalweni. Kodwa ke wafika uranga wakwaChivaviro omnye wabazali bakhe ngwaseZimbabwe, omnye wabazali bakhe ngwase-South Africa. Kuranga lo wakwaChivaviro nenqaku elihle kodwa kumdlalo wona ibingangomdlalo umhle kuyaphi. Kwasetyenzwa ke ngamadoda siphansi safa ndiyafuna uyiphinda loo nto leyo base iphantse yasibulala le game ngoba ke bivele nje ithi chu kungabikho nto yenzekayo kodwa ke silapha siyayisonga ke le midlalo ikraka injalo imidlalo ye-DStv Premiership ngamanye amaxesha. Wayesakuba ngumdlali ophambili otshotshele entla kwiqela Orlando Pirates Tso Vilakazi usecam kwam. Mfoka Vilakazi, ubone njani umdlalo namhlanje?
Mizeke kunjani mfethu? Angibulise wena, ngibulise uJuna, ngibulise uJustice, ngibulise uMachaka. Nginibulise nani emakhaya, ngicela isupport njalo la iDiskiTV. Ngizobenje benjalo ngijiki futhi.
Ungayishaya ngesisuthi wonke le interview. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Let's try.
Okay. Ke dumedisa Juna, ke dumedise Justice, ke dumedise Nkuleko le Machaka. Ke re koparela re supporting every time mo iDiskiTV. Ke tlo be the way link ka teng. Ake shebe morago, ke sheba go pele.
Ishaya ngesizulu ndoda. Your wife is Tswana.
Yeah. Ngizamile ukuziluma ngile bangizwile wona ukuthi mara uyasondela kodwa akekho kude.
Ubone njani umdlalo so?
Mr. Nkevo, you know, it's painful that we want people to come and support our game, you know. And when you watch these teams, it seems like they just went there and say, let's just play this game and then that's it. Because when you look at this Sekhukhune, they scored a goal. But when you look at the play itself, you know, there's nothing really, there's nothing that I would say it was. Maybe there were moments that I was excited in terms of there was this move, there was this combination play, you know, there was this real action that I thought, you know, maybe if they can work on this, it will make them a better team. Nothing. Look at Chiefs. Mr. Kiv, I don't know. Chiefs, they've got Abu Gonzalez. That they make wrong runs, the support, when they pass about Tipruza la Papambeli, there's no support, they pass about Modi, you know, Mr. Kiv.
Yeah, I do, sorry to cut you, so I do think that Ashley Dupree actually was a very shining light for Kaizer Chiefs because he is the one who provided the energy. And we know Ashley from Stellenbosch. We always kept on talking about him. We know what is his problem too, is that although he has all the positive energy, and he was the shining light with Kaizer Chiefs, and then maybe he kind of faded in the second half as well. On the side, Sekhukhune, for me, I was more concerned about the fact that, and we kept on talking about it towards the second half, if Sekhukhune wins this 1-0, it's not because they deserve to win it. It's because they just scored a goal and that's it.
Straight away. And, you know, coaches, they also make mistakes. And I think Seema just gave them Chiefs the point because you cannot take out the player that put the stability in the team. I mean, if you look at Mokhotjo, now because was, you know, giving a threat to that defensive Chiefs, especially Mokhotjo in the midfield, he was putting all the strings together. So when you take out a player like that, I'm sorry to put it in this way, you must have balls really, because he's the only player like Sekhukhune that was giving Sekhukhune direction. So when you take out a player that is giving a team a direction, and then I'm not disrespecting Kaizer and the rest, but I believe Mokhotjo, he was carrying that team because ama-passes wakhe were good, supporting when they needed him to support going forward. Even the defense was also coming to cover. But now, when you take out that player, that's why you saw Chiefs and Chiefs. Now they are playing better than Sekhukhune. They are always going to have Sekhukhune. They make passes. Lanabo, nobody wanted to take shots. Abo Mat. It's because of it was open, you know. But yeah, to be really honest, Mr. Keo, there's a lot that needs to be done in our football, because really this is not how we want to watch our football in South Africa, because when we watch this football, we want these players to teach us a lot of things. We want to learn from them. We want to learn from the coaches. You know, let them give us something that we not expect to see.
Yeah.
But Bona, they go in there already. We know. Oh, okay, this was gonna happen. Like I said, after Guti, Sekhukhune will win because they scored a goal, not because they playing well. They deserve to win. I didn't see Chiefs really scoring, and now we could see the goal. Guti, out of nothing in a corner, here comes a goal, and people will be happy for my point now. I think there's a lot of that need to be done.
Yeah, I kind of had a suspicion. So as we watched these games in the festive season, and I was so upset with even Stellenbosch the way they started yesterday's game. I started to have this suspicion, Yoguti. This is the first time I think in a long time where we've played up until the 30th or the 31st. Like tomorrow, Cape Town Spurs and Cape Town City. I suspect that South African players, just like the South African society, ordinary people out there, because players come from communities, I suspect that they just over-enjoy the festive season. Even though, even nango June, badlala kanje babafana. Like they are not good enough any time of the year anyways. Ngo June, ngo March, ngo February, na nini na. La manchita wako grand, like this group of generation of players. But I kind of suspected maybe it's because of the festive season. Let me ask you one more thing, so before I let you go. Coach uthi akadingi uku-reinforcer, coach Kevin Johnson. Now, Kevin Johnson, we have been watching him, and you can only judge what you see, not because you like the man or you don't like the man. For me, there's nothing that suggests that they are going somewhere. They dominate your opponent. So far, they are failing to do that. Why is it saying that it doesn't need players? Do you think that that's a good thing, to go to each another transfer without the mentality of I need players to improve? Do you think it's delusional to say that he thinks he has got a good team here, he doesn't need to add?
Mr. Gero, I'm a bit confused here, because if you say you don't need players to come in, let's look at the team. If the team win score 4-5. But I'm winning about 4-5. You don't need anyone. Because you can score goals, top 4 or maybe number 2. You don't need. But when you look at a good team, you struggle to create chances. It says a lot. Because when you look at that team, how many chances that we really think these are good chances that they should be scoring? Maybe you can say 1 or 2. Then I don't know. Maybe it's because of he's an interim coach. He can't say he needs players or he doesn't need players. But when you're gonna hear it somewhere, the coach says it doesn't need players, it's okay. But when you look at the team, draw about winning 1-0, agna 4-5 about winning up, because when you count nokuthi they play, if you go labo Maulbona, it was a build up from the back to the midfield to the final third. Lapayana, they were patient in front of the poles. The pass was good, the timing was right, good goal, in terms of equal. You don't see that. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm watching another game that says to me, Chiefs, they need players. That players that will dominate. Players that will create a lot of chances. Create 10 Mr. Kiwama chances. Let's see, tonight it was not their day.
Yeah.
They've created chances, chances were there, they missed, hit the upright, the keeper made a save and all of that. Then we will say, no, they do have players, decent players. It's just that tonight it was not their night. But other than that, this team needs to get players. This is a big team, Mr. K, unfortunately. So they will always have pressure in terms of they need to go and get quality players.
Right, there you go. That's Kaizer Chiefs. Sekhukhune, of course, being the host team in Polokwane. We hope the people in Polokwane were happy and enjoyed that. Of course, it would have been heartbreaking because a lot of them really love Kaizer Chiefs, for them to see their team lose. And I was a little bit pissed off that the team that was going to win is the team that is not, they're not even trying to play. Sekhukhune were not playing. Sometimes I ask the football gods, why do you reward teams for not playing? Why does a team that's not playing win matches? But sometimes that happens in football because anything can happen in football. It is good TV, it is good times, also sports betting. Thank you for watching us.